All right, let's do this. The first best habit I've ever done for myself is going to the gym. Now, this is because this was my introduction to self improvement as a whole. The gym is quite literally the face of self improvement. You think of one self improvement habit, you think of the gym. You think about working out, you think about pumping iron. And so, the gym is what really got me going, what really got me started, and it was the first habit I ever focused on to get consistent. Like, you want to get consistent in all these good habits, right? But the gym was really my vehicle to that method. So I cannot overstate how important the gym is. You learn discipline, you work hard, you push yourself to failure, you get a gym buddy, right? You have fun with your gym bro. And the gym, for a lot of people, is their first very introduction to the world, the grand big world of self-improvement. The gym is sort of like that gateway. And I think it's something that definitely everybody in the whole wide world should be doing. Should be just hitting the gym. There's no reason you shouldn't. You can literally work out for an hour a day, do hella supersets, compress everything. You're just an hour a day for huge, massive amounts of benefits. But the reason the gym is so important to me is because it's the first habit I ever actually got consistent. Because when you're on self-improvement, getting consistent is really, really, really hard at the beginning. And the fact that the gym was one of the first ones I got consistent through methods like habit stacking, yada, yada, yada. Watch my other videos. I'm going to plug myself here. My other videos are going to teach you that and how to be consistent. It was the first habit I ever got fully consistent. And that really just gave me a lot of motivation to tell myself that, like, yes, I can change. I can become a better human being. The second best habit I've ever done for myself is reading. Now, the reason reading was so important to me is because it does a lot of things, okay? The first reason reading helped me out so much is because I learned more about self-improvement. And just quick disclaimer, the types of reading I'm talking about is like active reading with nonfiction self-improvement books, okay? So if you want to read for fun, go for it. Like, I read for fun as well, okay? I have books that I read for fun, but I'm specifically talking about like every single day read for an hour of like some Atomic Habits or Subtle Art of Not Giving a, no swear words. But this reading habit taught me a lot about how to be more consistent. And it really does depend on the books you read, right? For example, Atomic Habits taught me a lot about how to make your habits more consistent, how to get rid of your bad habits, triggers, yada, yada, yada. Subtle Art of Not Giving a bleep taught me a lot about like mindset, the type of mindset I should have, that I should focus on the struggles and not just the reward at the end of the road. Deep Work taught me how to focus, how to like do better work, right? Be a more productive person, yada, yada, yada. Every single one of these books teaches you so much. There is so much information in these books, and they go so deep. Like, you're never getting this information from a YouTube video. I might make videos on deep work. I'm going to make videos on habits, but like, I'm not going to lie to you. And this is how you know I'm being honest, because I'm kind of dissing myself here. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, you're going to learn everything I tell you way better if you just read Atomic Habits. The only problem is, like, people don't want to buy the book. It takes a long time. But if you have the time, please, please, please set up a consistent reading habit. I'm telling you, it is going to be so worth it. And just an additional like little tip, I'm not going to give tips for this video, but just, this is a little smidgen, is that you should also be documenting and taking notes as you read, as if it's like as if it's like a textbook for school, right? Because you should be treating the content inside of this book as if it's a textbook, as if it's things you got to learn, and don't just like mindlessly read it just for the sake of reading it, just so you can say like, I read Atomic Habits, right? You don't just read it for bragging rights. Actually read it, actually absorb it. I have a whole journal. I don't have it. I would show you it if I had it here, but I don't have it here. And in retrospect, yeah, I should have planned that out. But it's a blue journal, and that's where I just keep all my like read logs. I basically write down anything I think is important. The third best habit I've ever done for myself is routine and scheduling. Now, I just made 2 videos on routine and scheduling, so you could probably guess how important this is to me. It's so important. This is because it's the first thing that ever introduced some sort of consistency into my life, right? Because the gym, I was like semi-consistent with, but that's a little detached from self-improvement, just because the gym, like, even if you're not on self-improvement, you might still go to the gym, right? But if you can separate the gym from the self-improvement, but you can't separate the self-improvement from the gym. No, that makes no sense. Okay, never mind. Scratch that. But basically what I'm saying is there's gym goers, right? There's people who go to the gym, but they still smoke weed and play video games and yada, yada, yada. But if you're fully on self-improvement, you're always going to go to the gym. So I was going to the gym, but I wasn't really consistent with any of the other self-improvement habits. My life was still kind of shit, still addicted to video games, still addicted to scrolling. Routine is what really started to introduce the same consistency I had in the gym, but for the rest of my life. And basically the way I did it, routine and scheduled, I built a super strict schedule. You can see right here, right? Every single second of my day is blocked out. I know what I'm doing every second of the day. And the habit part of this is that every single night, I just build the routine for tomorrow. I build like the schedule. I basically schedule in on my work, on my relaxation time, on my eating time, yada, yada, everything. And this is so effective and important for me. It really brought in so much consistency in my life. It did a lot of things. It removed decision fatigue, right? So I wasn't constantly making decisions throughout the day, like, should I do this? Should I do that? I knew what I was doing at every second of the day. This also kept me grounded and in control of my day. I controlled every second of my day. I controlled what I did every second of the day. And even if I didn't follow it, because, I was kind of a gooner, still addicted to video games, still scrolling, I still at least had this plan. And having a plan makes it really easy to follow. Because before, my discipline is like stretched thin. It goes fucking everywhere. It goes this direction. Should I do this? Should I do this? Should I do this? Yada, yada, yada. But now I only have to focus on one thing throughout my day, which is just follow the schedule I built for myself yesterday. So routine and scheduling has been so important to me. It's been so important. I have like 5 videos on it and you can watch all of them, but make sure you watch the most recent ones because those ones are the best. Let's move on. The fourth and one of the best habits, so underrated, is meditation. I don't think you guys understand the sheer scope of meditation. Meditation has helped me out so much. But the reason it's so like undervalued and people like no one does it, it's not like the hugest like biggest craze, is because the effects you get from meditation are hard to link back to meditation. And they're also hard to discover. If I am getting swole as shit, I'm getting massive, right? I'm just like, okay, yeah, that's because I've been hitting the gym. If I've been getting way more work done, it's like, oh yeah, it's because I implemented a new deep work routine. But like, things like feeling happier more often, feeling more motivated, they're like feelings and they're only like 10%, 20%. It's very difficult to just be like, oh, I've been feeling happier more recently. I'm going to link this back to meditation, which is why I think meditation is so undervalued. But believe me, it is so important. I will list you all the, bang, ready? List view. I'm telling you all the effects. It improves your discipline. It greatly increases your attention span. It has the opposite effect of scrolling on your brain, right? So instead of over dopamining, it's like, it's not under dopamining, but it fixes your dopamine addiction. And it's one of the only things that can actually fix your dopamine addiction. It introduces some boredom in your life, and boredom is really good for your creativity, for your overall productivity, your overall happiness. Let's see here. It helps you relax. Meditation helps you relax, especially if before you go to sleep, you meditate, you fall asleep way easier. It reduces stress for you, right? You're just way less stressed throughout the day. It can act as sort of like a bumper. So if you're starting to feel your discipline decline, you're starting to feel yourself like losing your grip over your day, you just hit a quick meditation session and bang, your motivation, your discipline all the way up. That's 8 benefits off the top of my brain. And those are all just improvised because this is my script for the video, okay? This is nothing. I just have 5 things that I want to talk about. So meditation is so important. Even if meditation only gave you half the benefits, it only takes like 10 minutes out of your day. 10 minutes. Okay, it takes nothing. It takes diddly squat out of your day. So meditation is possibly the highest ROI, return on your investment, you could possibly have in terms of your life. And the very last best habit I've ever done for myself, I should stop calling them all best, because if they're all best, none of them are best. The very last, very good habit I've done for myself is starting this YouTube channel. This is because this has filled me with just so much purpose. So much. Okay, first reason, I've always wanted to be a YouTuber, okay? Even when I was younger, I wanted to start YouTube channels. I started 2 before, actually, in the past. One was a Roblox Minecraft channel when I was like actually 10. The other was a Valorant channel when I was a bit older. And then now, third YouTube channel is, okay, it's actually kind of funny. I'm still kind of getting dogged on by I have this Minecraft video on my first channel that has like 4,000 views. Holy shit. So I need to lock in right now because I'm getting dogged on by the 10-year-old version of me. But that's beside the point. This YouTube channel and helping other people, specifically a self-improvement YouTube channel, has filled me with so much purpose. Every single time you guys leave a comment just like, oh, thanks, this was so helpful, this was such a good video, this, it just makes me so unbelievably happy. Like, I'm genuinely so grateful for you guys, okay? And not only that, it's something for me to pour my work into and my energy into, right? Because I've been self-improving, I've been improving my productivity, my good habits, my attention span, but it all means jack shit if I don't pour that positive energy into something. So I'm pouring all that positive energy, all that productivity, everything I've learned into this YouTube channel and into some other businesses I'm starting because frankly, you need a creative outlet. I'm so lucky that this YouTube channel serves so many purposes for me, right? It's fulfilling. I get to help people, but it's also my creative outlet, right? It's my creative outlet. I edit these videos, I create them, I script them. It takes a lot of creative energy from me, which is good. Everyone should have a creative outlet. And I'm really lucky. This is also my passion. I love doing this. If I have the same amount of subscribers I have now, if my audience stays the same, I would keep doing this for fucking my whole life because I like the process of scripting. I like the process of making videos. I like making videos. So starting this YouTube channel has really just been an absolute blast, okay? And my only regret is that I didn't do it sooner. Like, I have zero downsides for this. I have not a single complaint. It's just been absolutely awesome. And it's just had such a positive effect on my life. And it's so awesome knowing that, like, I'm actually having some impact in the world, right? I'm actually helping some people. Even if it's just a few, we're starting out, right? I'm actually helping some people. The takeaway I want you to have from this is just go help out people. It feels really good. It's really, really fulfilling. And also go follow your passion project, okay? Whatever passion you have, go follow it. And don't be afraid to do whatever you want with your passion, okay? So if I was YouTube, if I was hyper fixating over like the views and the subscribers and the comments, I would be like so miserable. If every second of my day I was like, okay, how do I increase views? How do I increase subs? I would be such a sad, miserable person. But instead, I'm having so much fun. And the reason I'm having so much fun is because I'm posting what I want. I'm editing how I like. I'm adding in jokes. I'm not being super serious. I'm not over optimizing everything. I'm just having fun. And even though I'm not that big right now, I think this is what people want to see, right? They just want to see your authentic self. They don't want to see like your mask, even though that puts up more views. Like, dude, are those views really worth it in the end if they're like hollow? I don't think so. Then again, you know, dumbass 17-year-old, so what do I know? But that's basically the end of the video. If you enjoyed, smash that sub. I'm not gonna lie to you, like I would, you know, like as much as I just yapped about earlier, obviously it doesn't hurt to have more subscribers. Obviously, I get super excited every time I see comments or subs. So leave a happy comment, leave a fulfillment comment or something. You know, we can have like a nice back and forth conversation. I had something else I wanted to say, but I'm forgetting. Ready? I'm gonna remember it. I have no fucking clue. I have no fucking clue what it was. You know what? Whatever, it's fine. I just want to let you guys know that at the time that this video comes out, I should have some means for you guys to communicate with me. Right now, I'm thinking Discord, but it might change because I'm gonna do more research. And if you guys want to like ever call with me or just, you know, text me, or you guys have any questions, or we can just fucking hang out. We can just have a chill conversation. Please hit me up on whatever I link. It might be an Instagram, it might be a Discord. I don't know yet. That's for future Ivan Xiao to decide. But please hit me up. I'm happy. And honestly, it really helps me because I want to talk more intimately with some of you guys so I can figure out what's the best type of content, what's the best type of shit that you guys want and need, so I can help out more people. But that's basically the end of the video. If you enjoyed, I already said this part, so I don't know why I'm re-saying it. I'll see you in the next one.